Greetings CEOs and entrepreneurs. We are here with the founder, David Rosenberg, of the world's largest indoor farming company for a no BS take on how David broke through the ceiling and continues to break through the ceiling with AeroFarms. So David, great to be with you. Thank you for joining us. In your words, before we dive into how you broke through the ceiling and are scaling this business, tell us just in a few words, what is AeroFarms?
AeroFarms is a vertical farming company. We define vertical farming as layer upon layer of growth media. So in a 36-foot high ceiling, our productivity is about 130 times higher than a field farmer. So what we could do in 1 acre, it otherwise takes 130 acres out in the field. We do that with zero pesticides, herbicides, fungicides, using approximately 95% less water. We market and sell the product under a label called Dream Greens to places like ShopRite, Whole Foods, and Fresh Direct. So it's about feeding people locally fresh food 365 days a year.
It's amazing. How have you broken through the ceiling? You're now the world's largest indoor farm. I knew you 4.5 years ago when you came to our very first CEO roundtable. You had a bunch of leafy greens in pots. They were delicious. Now you've raised a ton of dough, the world's leader. How did you do it?
Attention to cost of goods sold is crucial. So whether it's focusing on labor, whether it's focusing on energy, rent, but having a team focused on those metrics and constantly driving it down, understanding where we are today, where we're going to be, and how we bridge that gap.
And once you bridge that gap, what does that do once you hit your objective with COGS?
Making it clear, we build that next farm. So we just built farm number 9. We're going bigger and bigger. There are economies of scale in the space. Part of the way we do it is automation and making it clear we hit this goal and now we're building the next farm and so forth and so on.
So you've mentioned me in the past, you view the business something as a hypothesis at stages until it's proved out by the data, and then that gives you permission to go and build that business. Fascinating. What else? If there's one more lesson, because these are like snackable bits for our CEOs, one more thing you've done to break through and continue scaling the company, what's one more lesson you can share?
We were talking earlier about how AeroFarms gets a lot of media attention. Beyond our story, one thing we do well is talking about what the industry can do. So as an industry, whether it's specifically the farming industry or more broadly, from an innovation company innovating to have a better impact on the environment or society, there are often these areas for public-private partnerships and talking about how to structure these partnerships. So net, finding where we could add value or where our learnings can add value to a space and talking about that value rather than ourselves makes it seem less salesy and trying to find solution sets for an industry to advance.
And so by doing that, you've enrolled many other big organizations as investors, as partners in your ultimate path, in your mission.
And we've basically gotten seats at the table at bigger organizations to participate in how an industry advances, how innovation advances, how we solve problems, societal or environmental problems. So we try and take a step beyond just AeroFarms' impact and look at what systems and processes could be in place to push other organizations, big or small.
I love it. Sounds to me like David has a gift for actually jumping out of the here and now. So with COGS, you're able to project yourself from the situation right here and say, what are the hoops we need to hit up the road? And by moving, say, down that chessboard 7 pieces, you're able to strategize quite a bit more by getting out of the here and now with these strategic partnerships and saying, what does the industry need? You're also able to enroll others. So amazing to have your insight. Thank you so much. If you are interested in getting to the next level with your business, then click here for more information, and we look forward to seeing you on the other side.